In a forgotten corner of the world, where the sun rarely touched the ground and the wind whispered secrets of sorrow, there grew a single cursed flower, a black rose. Unlike any other, its petals were darker than the night, veined with crimson streaks that pulsed like a dying heartbeat. It was said that whoever touched it would be bound to its curse, doomed to suffer until another took their place. No one dared approach the rose, no one except Lina, a small girl with wild curls and eyes full of wonder. She lived alone at the edge of the dark forest, abandoned by a world that found her strange. She had heard the stories of the black rose, how it brought misery to those who sought its beauty, but she was not afraid. One stormy evening, when the sky raged and the trees groaned, Lina wandered deeper into the forest than ever before. There, standing in the middle of a withered clearing, was the cursed black rose. It was lonely, just like her. She stepped closer. The air around it felt heavy, thick with sorrow. Yet instead of fear, she felt something else, a quiet sadness, as if the flower itself was longing to be freed. Gently she knelt beside it and whispered, "Are you lonely too?" The wind stilled, the ground trembled softly beneath her, and then a voice, fragile yet ancient, echoed in her mind. "I have waited for someone who would not fear me." Lina reached out, her small fingers brushing the silken black petals. A cold shiver ran through her, and for a moment, darkness wrapped around her like a cloak. But instead of pulling away, she held on. "You don't have to be alone anymore," she said. The rose quivered. The crimson veins began to fade, the darkness unraveling like mist in the morning sun. The curse, once unbreakable, melted under the warmth of a child's kindness. The flower, no longer black, bloomed into a deep velvety red. As the first rays of dawn broke through the forest, Lina sat beside the newly freed rose, smiling. She had not just lifted a curse, she had found a friend. And so, the legend of the cursed black rose changed. It was no longer a tale of fear, but of hope, of how even the darkest things can be saved by the light of a pure heart.